everyone, we are back with another mystery soap video, and today we are going to be doing the third soap in this collection. So without further ado, let's get to making some soap. Alright, so we are ready to make our next mystery soap. So as always, I have my lye water solution here. I have added my sodium lactate to it, and then I have my base oils here, and I have not added my fragrance oil yet. I am working with a new fragrance today, so I want to make sure it's not going to accelerate on me, so I'm going to wait till the end right before we pour it to put the fragrance in. So for now, we are just going to add the lye water solution to the oils here. And now we're going to blend this with our stick blender to emulsion. Alright, and I'm going to pour off some of this into another pitcher here because we're going to be doing a 2-color swirl. About maybe a little less than half and half is going to be good for this. Alright, and I'm going to be adding my colorants here. And I'm going to add a little bit of this one to each one. We're going to give these a quick mix. Alright, and then I'm going to be adding a little bit of this to the smaller color here. Alright, now I'm going to measure off my fragrance oil and add that to the soap. Right, and I'm just going to give this a little hand mix. I'm not going to blend it because I want to make sure it doesn't accelerate or do anything funky. Alright, so we are going to do an in the pot swirl, so I'm going to take the lighter color, add it to the front here, to the back here. This is going to be a very subtle kind of swirl, so it's not going to be a huge stark difference between the two colors. Alright, and then we are going to pour this into our mold here. And just start pouring that in. And we're gonna quickly scrape all of this out of here. It is starting to thicken up a bit, so that was a good call on my part to not blend this with the stick blender and the fragrance oil. Probably would have accelerated it faster than I would have liked. I have definitely learned what type of scents typically tend to accelerate, and this one is definitely one of them. All right, we're gonna give this another tap. Okay, and then that is the pour. We're gonna come back when we are ready to do the frosting. Okay guys, we are ready to cut the soap. I am so happy with how it turned out. This is what it looks like unmolded, and we are going to turn this on its side. I'm going to turn it on this side just so we don't risk messing up any of the little starfish there. And you guys, this soap smells so good. Oh my gosh, I am definitely going to be using this scent again in the future. It worked wonderfully. It turned out great. I didn't have any issues with it, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this scent in mind. Alright, and this is the first soap here. Now, I wish I would have done a little bit more of a drastic color shift between the swirl on the bottom, just to kind of give it a little bit more contrast, but you can still see the swirl, it's just very subtle. So in the future, if I ever make this soap again, I think I would kind of amp up one of the colors just to make it a little bit darker and a little bit more pronounced, but I'm still very happy with it. It totally achieved the look I wanted and I love it. So hopefully you can still see the swirl is there, it's just a little bit more subtle. And I think I might have already mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but this was one of the soaps that I kind of had a different idea initially for what this one would look like, and I wasn't loving the idea, and then last minute as I was making this, I decided to switch up some of the colors that I was doing, and I feel like that was 100% the right move, and I'm so happy with the colors that I chose for this. I feel like it fits the theme so well. I'm just really happy I decided to go with that, because this was one of those soaps I was putting off for a while just because I wasn't loving the original idea, and now I think this might be one of like probably my top 3 favorite of this soap collection now. And if you would have asked me that when I was designing this whole collection, I think that this one would have been like maybe one of my least favorites, but it's totally changed now, totally changed. Oh, and the scent smells so good. I know I'm not giving away the scents yet until the final reveal video, but oh, this is such a good scent, and it's such a different scent profile than what I typically like, and this is just such a good one. I'm very pleasantly pleased with this one. Okay guys, and I did stamp these off camera. My stamper's just a little bit hard to work with, so this is what the final bar of soap looks like. So definitely put your guesses down below if you have any idea what this bar of soap is and the entire collection. Definitely leave it in the comments below. Seaweed and starfish are abundant down here. Sometimes the water is murky or clear. Barnacles and clams can be found near the dock, or even a seagull with all of their flock. When the seas become rough and the skies are a fright, the lighthouse guides safely all through the night. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. Link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.